what to play next, reviewing everything that is awesome in gaming. This is my world. So I helped launch Bethesda in general and Elder Scrolls in particular. I've decided to import new Geralt of Rivia, so did an alright job. The Wood Elves are all Australians. I thought it'd be super cool to just dump them in here and do like a little bit of a crossover. So this is Valcyrian. There was, if you go to Whiterun, I think it is, the Mages Guild, they talk about this disappearing island that has these magicians on it, basically. Short version. And we run into them online.
One of Somerset's more unique environments, the Coral Forest. I used to love coming here when I was growing up. We need to find out whether Aldork asked Kin Lady Avanice to meet him out here.
So the Elven Queen has opened Somerset, and it's causing a whole lot of problems. Just people are so racist. And it's tough because they're not integrating properly. So you have like two sides of the story where the natives are just distressed. But then you also have people taking advantage of that.
Based on what we saw
just
in the
to do horrible
monastery's
things.
Undercroft, I'm hesitant to use magic to locate them. I suppose we'll have to find them through mundane means. Too bad the Queen's spy isn't here yet. I understand he's good at this sort of thing.
That's good talk. So we're going to have to go through the forest, which is absolutely beautiful. They did an incredible job with the landscape. Somerset absolutely looks like the home of the elves. It's so incredibly detailed. It's impressive. They have your daily goals and so on. So you get a follower, you can get a pet, etc. Let's see. No, it's nuts. So right now we're doing the quasi-graph. You can do capture the relic weekend, you get your daily rewards, you have a zone guide, etc. So really involved, and then you have different quests in each of the areas. So there is a Skyrim quest, if that's your jam. They did open it up for vampires v werewolves, where you get to kind of throw down and make some decisions in Dark Heart of Skyrim. So if you do want to head back there, just give me a heads up. I'll start a fundraiser. I think the add-on is something like $30. I bought 3 or 4 of them, and I'm not quite done with all the quests yet, so I am just kind of working my way through it. There are a lot of specialties that you can pick up. So as far as the interactive aspects go, our take all. Take all! Senor! Do not see me taking all. This is a bit of a quandary. There we go. Oh, E. We'll just do this one at a time then. Be difficult. There we go. We'll fight the air. Do you have anything else to say to me, Valcyrian?
You take the lead. My combat spells are extremely limited. Just stay alert. We don't know what the Aldork and the Kin Lady are doing out here.
So we had a trader who basically was selling people who were immigrating as slaves. It was really awful, using them as experiments, that sort of thing. All of the oldest sins done in, slightly new ways. And we're kind of trying to track them down. We did find a black pearl, which one of the mages took back to their hidden island. It looks like we found one of their camps. Figured it was kind of around here because I was running in circles. I can do a specialty in food. I think I'm going to wind up doing drink because I'm interested in the herbs and so on. But that's fun. You can obviously loot the heck out of the place. What you do is find pay a fine or do time. So that's the morality system here. Wow. You get your spells, your buffs, etc. So if you're used to that sort of thing, I already have Fire Whip, for instance. And then you can collect your ingredients, your reagents.
Murder! That wasn't part of the plan, Aldork.
You know nothing of the plan, you fool. Let me give you a taste of what the Prince of Bargains has in store for this pitiful world.
Horrible.
Your prince! I want no part of Daedra. Help!
If I knew where you were, I would 1,000,000% help you, but I don't. Confront Aldrich. I have that he's directly ahead of me. There are a million lizard people, though, so there he is. Suppose I was supposed to... Oh! And he has a black pearl with him? Whoa! Confrontation, they mean kill.
Let me show you the... Destroy these...
Oh. That was fast. Sometimes if you hit him hard enough, you can kind of just blast through. Then I get to pick up the Abyssal Pearl. Or destroy it, anyways. So that was what was really hurting the slaves and so on. Did I already lose my companion? Is she out slaying lizards? Friend? Where'd you go, friend? She was right here 5 seconds ago. Familiar creatures, if you did play Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion. There's a whole series out of solo RPGs. So if you are into it, you can, buy them on your own time. I like Elder Scrolls Online because it updates constantly, so people are complaining TS6 hasn't come out, but we already have
the west edge of the Coral Forest. What happened to Aldok Tilkalar? Did he escape?
I heard him mention the Prince of Bargains. That's interesting.
I think we can conclude that Tilkalar wasn't actually an Aldok. At least, not with his connection to the Prince of Bargains' Clavicus Vial. Strange magic and creatures worry me, however. Hopefully the pearl I sent to Artaeum can tell us more.
Cool.
You'd be surprised what a particular object can reveal if you know how to unlock its secrets. I need to return and tell Right Master Ikesis all that transpired here. If you're willing, I'd like you to come to Artaeum and confirm my story.
Who's Right Master Ikesis?
The Right Master leads the Psijic Order from Kapora Tower on the island.
I guess they could technically be psychics.
This spell attunes you to a portal
se.
near Shimmerine, in the ruins of the Keep of 11 Forces. It always leads to Artaeum, no matter the island's current location.
The interesting thing about Elder Scrolls is it's lore-based, so they put you all the way through a full open-world immersion, where people are really just objects.
There, you are now attuned.
So I'm gonna go...
Find me on Artaeum after you finish with the Eye of the Queen.
Talk to the Eye of the Queen is a Khajiit, interestingly enough. They're well suited to it. Khajiit are pretty immoral, just to be perfectly blunt.
Ah, Five Claw. The King Lady and Raz had the most illuminating conversation.
Every once in a while this happens.
You can't treat me like some sort of criminal, you horrid creature.
Because they are objects, you just keep talking. It's funny to me, but a little bit of a hiccup there.
Queen Irene will be disappointed that the King Lady of Shimmerine allowed a false Aldar to murder so many newcomers. Such a scandal makes other travelers uneasy about coming here, yes?
The Aldar called on the Prince of Bargains before I killed him.
The Prince of Bargains? That could only be Clavicus Vial. What oblivion-inspired nest of vipers has Raz stumbled into? This one has a very bad feeling about all of this. Where is the Psijic sage? Raz would like to ask her what she thinks.
Elsiren returned to Artaeum. She invited me to come speak with the Right Master.
The Psijic Order's interest in all of this concerns Raz Umdar. This one has never had much love of magic or those that practice the art. On the other hand, now Raz has his own person on the inside. An Eye of Raz, if you will, yes?
Elsiren said the Order would try to find out more about the Aldark and Abyssal Pearls.
Then you must go to Artaeum and discover what the Psijics have learned. When you return, you can tell Raz all about it so he can pass it along to the Queen. Yes, Raz likes this plan. In the meantime, Raz will investigate the Daedric connection.
So we're going to bounce to the island. It's a mysterious island. You never truly get to explore it, which is awesome. Kin Lady Evanice is an elitist, so she was really difficult to deal with.
Have you come to gloat? To kick me while I wallow in my own misery?
And she wound up trusting the wrong people.
I deserve it.
How'd you get involved with the Aldark?
Melandal's party in Eleanor. We had similar ideas about the Queen's decree, and I recommended that he lead the monastery. Somerset isn't a stew pot, and the various races aren't ingredients to be sprinkled in like so much spice.
You knew he planned.
A hateful accusation. Tilcala told me he was going to send them back where they came from. I had no idea he planned to kill them. I give you my word. I just wanted the newcomers to go away. And to find out he worshipped Daedra? How crude.
Yeah, don't they do that?
I certainly hope not. We'll have to get the divine prosecution in there to gather up the monks Tilcala brought with him to Shimmerine. We can't have Daedric cultists desecrating a holy site. I suppose I need to beg for mercy from the proxy queen.
Yeah, you might want to think about it if you need that many troops. So, we're going to go ahead and travel to this far-off isle. So, really cool. It lets you explore a lot of options. If you're into crafting, you can, you know, do just that. You don't have to run any of the main quest lines. They are cool. Dragons, for instance, came to Elsewhere, so I decided to explore that one. It was a lot of fun. You get to help Khajiit reclaim her throne, and you run into the Tharns if you've played any of the other games. The Tharns are that family. They're so scandalous, it's hilarious. So, but you can hunt, you can gather, just like you're used to. And really just take advantage of the, whatever it is. It's not a monthly fee. You pay like 20 bucks, and you just go. So definitely recommend, and not just because I was in one of the games and I'm on the original paperwork. It's just genuinely a fun time. So a lot of time and effort went into it, and they really do try to keep it updated despite the bad rap. Bethesda does a lot of really great things. One of them is that they are really, really reluctant to censure when it comes to sharing their product. Piracy, obviously bad. But there are 8 million modders, so, you know, people go in and they mod the Elder Scrolls. They've made it so you can pet dogs, and they've later integrated that because they use it like fan feedback. So it's really, they're just really a receptive company in that way, where, like, if you want to participate and go in and, you know, put, like, real actual Geralt of Rivia, new Geralt of Rivia, of course. We can't have, you know, old Geralt of Rivia running around when he's outdated. But if you do want to do that, you know, you certainly can. And they don't stop you from doing it. So I just always thought that was really awesome of them, how open they were and how they wanted to bring some. So, oh, they got a lemur. That's sad. How cool. And they have all these little details that sometimes do lead to the side questing and so on. Or you can talk to people. There's somebody up here who wants to give me a quest, etc. You can see in the background. So really cool. A really cool experience and really cool game. Link in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for nothing bucks so you can support the Pirate Queen. I love her logo. I got it off of 5R. All of my social media links are down there. So KOFI, buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. Or you can, you know, do Patreon. We just went on there. I think that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Subscribing is always free. So subscribe, like, hit the bell, and then it'll just show you a little thumbnail. So if you're big into Elder Scrolls and you want to see, you know, like what goes on in the world there, we are totally into it as well. And that'll pop up and let you know. If you, this looks like a side quest, and I don't know if I should get distracted. Or a fight. A side quest or a fight. But yeah, definitely smash the subscribe button. We always bring what's going on in gaming because I do beta test. So you'll see that developing. And you can just follow a genre or creator or just tune in for like 10-15 minutes to see what's going on. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. And we'll see you in the next video.